So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Come on in. Oh man, this is going to be fun today. This is going to be well, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered if you could be better today than you have ever been in your entire life? And for the most part, I'm talking physically right now. People think, yeah, really? What are you talking about? No, you can. I'll talk about it in a second here. I have been doing that lately. I've done this before. My whole career doing a podcast kind of started this way. But I've been on it before, so today a little bit of a different podcast. I'm going to take you on a couple of goals I have set, some stuff I've been up to, my gym workout and my diet workout today that I have not even talked about now for a long time. But if you're interested, and most people are, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Tell the results, and maybe you'll do it too, okay? Also, I have some fun too, so hang on. Hey, it's me, Scott. Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all those people saying hi on Instagram. You know, I'll go there more if you make me feel more welcome. I mean, I just haven't done it much. But I turned on my notifications now. So when you go to Instagram at Face Your Passion, hey, Scott, I'll see you. And I go, oh, hey, I need to go say hi. Plus, if you text the word planner to me on Instagram, I'll send you the perfect week planner too. Wow. And you know you want that. Okay, let's talk about working out and losing weight and all that kind of fun stuff, because I'm just kind of in the mood today, all right? I am. Just had a big salad with chicken and salad, and it was good. It won't last long, but I have decided recently that you may have heard that when I said I'm going to be a grandfluencer. That's what I'm going to be. Got excited about that. And when I got excited about being, you've heard about that, right? That's people over 60. No, I'm not saying I'm over 60. I'm not saying that, no. But people over 60, what's happening is they're like, man, the Gen Zs have figured out they should listen to these old farts. They're grandfluencers. I thought that's kind of cool. But also in the process, some of my original wisdom came true to life. A long time ago, I started saying that once you get older, it's easier than ever to stand out in the crowd in ways that were never possible when you were younger. Easier than ever. Do you get that? That's why I tell people that are young, if you're under 40, go to the gym, work out, get sexy as hell. I'm busy. I got too much to do. Yeah, but you're never going to be this pretty. You're never going to be this muscular. You're never going to. This is the best you'll ever be. Beauty is such great tyranny. And one day you'll be free to be whatever you become. But for now, play it, baby. Now, if you're over 40, it's a different conversation, right? Oh, here we go. See, most people age really poorly. Just go to the beach. You'll see. Just a fact. Not pointing fingers at all. It's just how it is. Most people in this country are overweight. Just how it is, 87%. Most are out of shape. Don't even know the number on that one. Most on a lot of medication. Average person, 7 medications. What? Not me. Lack of energy? It's epidemic. They're just getting old. And then they're going to become farts. It happens. So what does this mean? Well, it means it's easy for you, easier than ever for you. Actually, think about this for a second. Can you imagine you can now be the king or queen of the getting old homecoming dance? You can. And if you've ever been to a class reunion, you know what happened to the original king and queen. They didn't hold up so well, did they? I was one of those late bloomers. I was a pretty looking boy, good looking boy, but I wasn't handsome until I got later in life, I think. Somebody told me that one time. It's true, right? Okay, I have to admit, I've spent a good amount of my life training for my before picture. If you know me, if you know my story, you know I started as a fat guy. I'm a relatively thin guy right now, getting thinner. But one time I was up to 250 pounds, the worst I ever got. I said, I can't do this again, so I lost a bunch of weight, kept it down about 190 for a long time, and then creeped up just a little bit. I decided I don't like it there anymore. I'm really good at losing weight, I guess is what I'm going to say. I'm training for that before picture, but I like those after pictures. Don't you? They're great. But I decided this year I was going to kind of hang up my basket of French fries I keep falling face first into. I've done it 1,000 times. I was over it. And besides the gray hair, come on, have you seen me lately? It's coming in pretty nice. It might even be white. I've always wanted white hair. We'll see. Look pretty awesome. I'm thinking some more muscles, and RFK saying a tan might be good too. Tanning machines in the sun, not a bad thing. I'm not going there, but that's what he said. My wife tans. Just saying. Motivation, right? Comes from the strangest place. And I believe, we talk about my face your fashion coaching all the time, or I guess I talk about it. You hear me talk about it, right? Fundamentally is that you got to work hard at this stuff. See, face your passion. Let me break this down for you. It's really my coaching philosophy. It's this. Whatever you want, we got to face it. Have the courage to turn face first into it and go after it. That's number one. That's you. That's easy to figure out. And passion. The original meaning of the word passion is what? Suffering. Ooh, that's motivation, Scott. Well, hey, more. Now it means wah wah. It's good stuff, right? So the deal is we face our passion. We suffer through what we have to get to the good side of things. That's why I do that, because I just know that every single person I talk to, we're going to go through some stuff you don't like to do to get the stuff you do want to do. So I've been working out for about a year or so, strictly dieting for about 8 weeks. I mean, I worked out on and off a lot, but really into it crazy for about a year now. I kind of started doing it because I was going to have a hip replacement, and frankly, I did not want to get old. Ask anybody who was my age, who literally had worn their hip out doing martial arts and stuff like that. When they say you're going to have the hip replacement, we immediately think of our grandfather. I'm like, what? And it just happens. But I didn't want to do that. So I started working out about 4 months heavily before I actually had my hip done, because I wanted to be in great shape so the doctors would give me a gold star and say, you done good. Oh, by the way, this will be a slightly longer podcast today. So bear with me, because now the fitness part of it's coming up here. Let's get into it. The results. I so far have lost 19 pounds, gained about 10 pounds of muscle. I'm working on body recomposition, if you will. Not in a real hurry. It's okay. I want to see a little bit. This week I lost 6 ounces. That was really motivating, got to tell you. Yeah. Almost got the French fries out on that one. But I didn't. I've been strict. I focused on resistance training, did that for about a year before I started dieting. No real reaching for anything, no real goal that I was going after. I just said, let's build some muscle, let's get really strong, let's bulk up like a bodybuilder, okay? So here's the stats. Then I'll tell you what I'm doing. See if you can do it. It's pretty easy. It takes about 45 minutes a day, 4 days a week. I bench press currently 260. I did 319 at my peak. There's no need for me to stay at 319. I work out about 225. Bicep curl about 90. I can do 30 pull-ups straight through, 60 push-ups without a break, and I have no idea how many crunches I can do because I ain't done them yet. I don't like them. I'll get to them. This time, there's too many muscles, too much work. Do what you can. Have some fun. Oh, and since that hip replacement, My body squats are a little limited. I did that purposely. I'm not stupid. Come on. But I'm doing about 155 pounds. I probably won't go much more than that because I'll set it again. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to break the thing, okay? I can probably do more. It feels regular now. It feels normal. But, I'm kind of being smart because I'm not stupid. So what am I doing? Here's a workout. Ready? I've done this for over a year. It's very simple. And if you see me in person, you say, damn, I got some muscle on me. I do chest on Mondays. 3 exercises, 4 sets, 12 reps, all done to failure. Done in about 30 minutes, usually 25. Tuesday, I do the same thing. I do back. I do 3 exercises, 4 sets, 12 reps, all done to failure. Wednesday, I take the day off. We have my Fish Your Passion 7 a.m. call on Wednesday, so I take that as a rest day. Rest as you get older is really probably more important than the weights. You got to have it, okay? Friday, I do leg days, and leg days are very short for me because I'm doing 2 things. Let me give you this insight here. So listen closely. This is like Andrew Huberman stuff right now. You ready? I do the squats with a barbell on my back. And the reason I do it is it builds the hip girdle. It builds everything around my hip, and that's where I had the replacement. And I want it really strong there. I find that just does the best overall workout for me. It's just great bodybuilding type of workout and strength workout. And secondly, I do calf exercises. Why? I bet you didn't know this, but your calves are responsible for pushing the blood back up in your body. See, it circulates through your body, goes down to your toes, and then it stays down there. And, older people, I think even Trump the other day was having issue with circulation, right? He's got to move. You move your calves. So I do calf exercises, always have, by the way. It just made sense to me, so I do that. But I'm done pretty fast. I'm probably done in 15 minutes on a Friday. It's pretty quick and easy. Now, what do I do after that? So you see, that's very quick, literally less than a half an hour, 4 days a week. Then I push into a CrossFit style workout, just something I like to do. It's kind of fun. And here's a big trick for anybody who doesn't want, and when I say CrossFit, I'm not doing CrossFit like, the CrossFit guys. I'm not doing that. I'm doing my version of it, which is sane. I'm doing that one. Lighter, easier, more gentle, the whole deal. But I'm on the turf. I'm doing pull-ups. I'm doing dips. I'm doing kettlebells. I'm doing farmer carries. I'm pushing sleds, things like that. Now, the reason I do this is there's 2 reasons for it. Number one, when you try to get up and down as you get over 40 years old, it gets a little creaky sometimes. Well, if you do that kind of workout and you start moving up and down from the floor and stretching and things that kind of workout's going to do for you, it's going to hurt for about the first 2 minutes. And after that, man, it just opens up. You get all lubricated. You feel really good. That's why I do it. And that's why sorry about that. Okay. It's 3 glasses, 2 of them full, a cup of coffee, and I don't edit. Sorry, kids. So anyway, I do that, and what ends up happening is I get all nice and loosey-goosey, and I feel pretty good with it. Plus, I use it for my VO2 max cardio. See, I go out there and I push it really hard and fast. I don't really stop. I drive my cardio up, and right now, there's 2 types of cardio you should be doing. At least twice a week, some VO2 max. Getting out of breath, sucking wind, really hating it, screaming at the person who told you to do it. That kind of stuff for about 15 minutes. The other 2 days, I don't do the CrossFit stuff. I do my LSB workouts. Now, if you haven't been around me for a long time, LSB is what I call my long, slow burn. Now, if you really hate cardio, then it's the LSBB, the long, slow, boring burn. That's what that is. And I'm about 45 minutes to 60 minutes. If it's real slow, walking along, I'm doing about 3.5 miles an hour. I got short legs. They're nice, though, but they're short. And about a 5 or 6 degree incline. Now, you got this yet? Because this is going to be a lot. I know these are numbers. I hate to toss this out for you, trying to make it a little bit entertaining for you along the way here. Now, here we go. As for food, as my wife will tell you every single time, if you bring it up, just get with her and you'll see. And she's in amazing shape. She's 17% body fat, former bodybuilder, the whole thing. Hot. I'm just saying, I got papers on her. You can't have her. Anyway, no, she's not mine. I don't own her. We have voluntary paper exchange, okay? That's it. We're holding collateral for each other. You get it. Come on. Relax. Anyway, she will tell me constantly, she'll say this: diet is king, exercise is queen. Now, that could be argued. And a lot of people argue that in different ways. But I will tell you what, if you can exercise all you want to, and most of you can't do Biggest Loser stuff, okay? You can exercise all you want to, and if you don't watch your diet, you're not going to get what you want. You can't recomposite your body. So as for food, here's what I'm doing. I'm locked in at 1,600 calories per day. That's about 200 calories over my base metabolic rate. It's very much in a deficit for sure, but it's enough to carry me through the day. I'm tracking my macros very closely, at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I'm doing that because I want to make sure, as we now know, good protein will absolutely allow me to gain muscle while I'm losing weight. The studies are out, man. You don't believe it, just go study the studies because it's out. That's what it says. So you eat the protein and you can lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. No cheat days, by the way. I don't do cheat days. Not at all. Zero. No slip-ups, nothing. I was walking through a CVS today, man. I walked past the Pringles. I walked past the M&Ms. I did. I'm telling you. And they hit the family pack M&Ms on BOGO. Seriously, that's a reason to break your diet right there. I didn't do it. I'm locked in. I'm just not going to change. My wife said, when are you going to cheat? And I said, I'm not going to. I told you when I married you, I wasn't going to cheat. She said, no, Scott, stop it. I said, I'm not going to. I'm just not going. No alcohol either, but I hadn't had a drink in 4 months. You know what? I just thinking about not ever having another drink again. I didn't drink a whole lot, but just got to the point where it was like, man, it just didn't make any sense. And I'm like, what do you think? Should I just not do it? I think my wife doesn't even know I'm thinking this way yet. So if she hears this, she's going to say, what? Yeah. But and here's the thing. Inside for you, come real close. I got experience, all right? I'm the guy that started a fitness kickboxing class years and years ago. And I did a party every 6 weeks. And if you came to my class 3 days a week, you were allowed to eat chicken wings and drink pitchers of beer. Seriously. That's how I started my career. Tell you what. So much you can't do if you're drinking and smoking. Can't do it. Just a thing. No shame. Sooner I reach my goal, the sooner I return to my maintenance diet and keep the workouts. I can probably go up, I'm guessing, maybe 1,000 calories a day, and I will not gain an ounce. So that's where I'm heading. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? It really, truly does. But you know what? It's about 45 minutes a workout, maybe an hour total to go up and go back. And then I get in conversation because you don't like to talk. And then the sauna there. And it's kind of a sauna, kind of a workout kind of thing, kind of a spa day for me. 4 days a week is pretty awesome. Now, one thing I do want to cover, this show's getting long. I'm so sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. It just happens. I just feel like I want to share this stuff for you and kind of amped by it because I just looked in the mirror and thought, damn, who's that? With the gray hair. Who the hell is that? So here's the thing. Here's what you do with the diet. People ask me all the time, well, Scott, I know your wife says diet is queen. How do you stick to it? Well, it just matters what you want. I find that I do a default diet. I call it my default diet. Here's my default diet. Very simple. Trust me, variety is not what you want when you're on a diet. Don't eat diet food. Just eat the good stuff for you. And here's how you do it. Pick a breakfast or two that you like. I do overnight oats in the morning. It's my proteins, quick and easy. I kind of like them. On the weekends, I have some eggs, a little bit of chicken sausage, and a piece of toast. Have what I want. Every single Monday through Friday, I'm doing the oats. Every Saturday and Sunday, I'm doing this. I got some variety there, right? That's all I do. And why do I do that? Because my wife is the one that tracks it for me in her fitness app. So therefore, she gets mad at me if I change all the time because she has to put it back in the app, right? So I just do two. Plus, it's easier for me. I know what I'm eating. Then for lunch, we lock in 2 different lunches. We have a sandwich if I need some more carbs, and I have a chicken salad if I don't need carbs. About the same calories. It just depends on how the macros come out. That's all. Same thing. 7 days a week. No, I don't go out. I don't go to Panera and eat it because I don't trust them. I eat my own food. It's better anyway. How about dinner? Dinner's a little more flexible. Here's the philosophy that I use. Now, my wife likes to cook, so this is what I do, and this really works for people. See, I know the calories for morning and midday. If I need a little bit more, I will have a protein bar. We just do the Kirkland stuff from Costco. It's fine. And that'll fill in about 170 calories if I need it. If I need more, I'll have like maybe a cup of protein shake in the afternoon, about 40 or 50 grams of that. And that's what I'll do. But I know I'm going to do it, so it's not hard to do. But dinner is a problem. Everybody falls apart at dinner. Here's how we do it. I know approximately how many calories I'm going to have from the time I get up until dinner time. We eat about 6 o'clock. And throughout the course of the day, I'll ask my wife, how many calories for dinner tonight? Now, she's watching it, and she'll tell me. She'll say this. She goes, you have an extra 75 calories if you want it. Hot damn, let's get some nuts. And off I go, right? That's what I do. Dinner's the hard part. We use HelloFresh 3 or 4 days a week. And because we do that, we know the calorie count and we know the macros. Pretty easy to do. So we basically kind of lock that in. That is the hardest thing to do. And all I can say is this. If you're going to fall down someplace, you're going to fall down at dinner time. It's going to happen. One last thing before I get out of here. This is, this is all coming back. We used to do a program called the Fitness Boost. Years ago, we did the Fitness Boost, the Business Boost, and the Daily Boost. And there's one last thing I just really want to give you right now. This is going to save you. If you can do anything at all, you're going to be great. If you do this stuff, just give it a couple of months, you'll be a different person. I promise you that, as I am right now. Pretty amazing, too, I think. I just think, wow, look at me go. Okay, here's the thing. What do you do about the weekends, Scott? You said no cheat days on the weekends. Let me do some math for you, okay? If you were dieting consistently and you're making progress consistently and you're just taking the weekends off where you're not doing that, you're doing something else consistently. That's 2 days out of the month, out of the week, isn't it? And how many weeks are there? There's 4 weeks. You know that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait a second. Isn't that about a quarter of the month? So doesn't it make sense that if you take the weekends off, by the end of the month, your progress will be reduced by at least 25%? Why would you do that? It makes no sense to me. All right. Man, look at that. It was so long. I should have done 2 shows. It would have been a whole lot easier. But you know what? As I kind of move this program in a little bit different direction, I'm kind of feeling like, go a little deeper with you, slowing down a little bit, kind of be not scripted at all, kind of digging in, just having some fun and sharing some insight with you. And today's about me. I hope that's okay. You know I don't like to talk about myself. Sorry, I try not to. But anyway, so those tips for you, okay? So do this, particularly if you're younger, take this advice away from today. Go to the gym, work out, watch your diet, be hot as hell, okay? Just do it. Because you're going to get old someday, and if you don't do it, you're going to say, man, I should have done it. If you do it, you're going to say, glad I did it. I had some good times. Can't tell anybody about it, but it was awesome. Not even how I met your mom. If you're older, now it's time to be the king or the queen of the prom. Get on it, have some fun. Trust me, once you get started, you're going to like it. That's all I got. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow.